What it do, youngin'?
Hey,
Appreciate you meeting with me.
yeah, you can, thank my agent for that.
Yeah? He happened to mention why I wanted to sit down?
Nah, just told me to keep an open mind.
So when you moving to a new spot?
Oh, a couple weeks back.
I still remember my first check, man. Had the little Knicks logo in the top corner. Next day, I went out and bought me a watch all frosty. 3 weeks later, on the road in Miami, hit up Mansion post game, and the next morning, woke up, poof, 200 large, gone.
You heard of insurance?
I thought I was gonna play forever. Like Vince Carter, collecting a paycheck and a pension. Last thing I remember was James Harden's grin. He hit me with that half cross, half carry thing he likes to do, and I'm waiting for the step back, and next thing I see, black. Woke up in Cedars. Mama was sitting there with a Bible on her lap while the doctor told her that I had hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Means my heart muscles were so swollen the blood couldn't pass through no more. Doctor told me I could never play ball again. It's the worst day of my life. The hoop was my identity, man. It was my reason. After that, man, I just spun out, People try to reach out, all the dudes from around the league that you'd expect. Oh, try to make me feel better, but I wasn't hearing them. Wasn't long before I was back in my mama's crib in Jersey. Same single bed, flat broke. It's amazing how quick the cheese melts. Humbling. Comes for us all. Matter of fact, I still remember the first time I saw you playing the Dykeman. You was a freshman. So cocky, you'd make LeVar Ball blush.
Oh, all right. So that's why you took my ankles, huh? Man, I remember. People still send me gifts of that.
That's why you so salty, huh? Man, you are competitive.
Hey.
I get it. No one likes to clown it. Man, the reason I did that, though, man, you was out there stealing my shine, man. I couldn't just relinquish the crown, man. It's Dykeman.
I know, man. They never let you forget.
Right? Man. So we good?
Yeah, man, we good.
All right. See, the real reason I'm here, man, I want to manage you.
Oh, okay.
Look,
Yo, man, have you ever managed anyone?
I mean, technically, you're the first player I've ever even approached about this. But wait. The last few years, I was coaching AAU, and I was finishing up my finance degree. I've been paying my dues.
Look, I don't know, man. Like, what's an undrafted free agent even need with a manager? Agent and lawyer got me covered.
No. Listen, they're deal makers. I handle the day-to-day. I'm talking media, endorsements. For instance, how much you paying for this crib, huh?
I don't know, 6.
6. It's a new apartment building over on Park that's willing to let you live there rent-free if you just mention them on social media. I got a car dealership and a furniture warehouse that's willing to do the same thing. That's a new crib and a new car gratis. I mean, it might not be glamorous, but listen, you gotta think about this. Do you want to be the kid with the frosty wrists? Or the one with the diversified portfolio, huh? Look, our paths wouldn't even pass a sobriety test. But we made it back. You're survivors. The real ones. Just imagine what we could do together, man. That's all I'm asking. Just imagine it, man.
Hey, you know what? I don't have to think about it. I'm in.
How's it going?
Stay focused on your workout.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
I got ball! Give me that! With the foul! Come on, baby! With the foul!
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Shot! My bad! Yo, kick it out! Back in, and the foul! Knock it down! Don't let him shoot that! Good shot!
Hey, he can ball.
Ball! Don't let him shoot that! Screen! Flip that! Get it! Push him up! Come get it! Oh, give me that! Shot! Rolling! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it! Hey, tip that! Hey, help me out! Give me that! Screen coming! Oh, foul! Switch! Get it! Pressure on him! Rebound! Screen coming! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it! Screen! Rockets! Go! Shot! I got ball! Pressure him up! Hey,
Now
see
that
you
we're
later,
done,
man.
get out there and put up some shots.
Mr. AI, I presume.
Yeah, that's me.
Marco Spinelli. But people just call me Spinelli.
Okay, so you the doorman?
The one and only. And you're my new tenant. So, I'm here day and night. If you need anything at all, just let me know.
Okay, I will.
I
Thanks.
can let your guests in, I can clear out the riffraff, I can help you with your game, whatever you need.
Wait a minute, you play ball?
Not really. But I can help you if that's what you need. That's what I'm here for, sir.
Okay, thanks, Spinelli.
Pleasure meeting you too as well, sir. I look forward to watching your professional career blossom like a beautiful flower.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here,
I
too.
miss you too, Ernie.
Yeah, me too. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the New Orleans Pelicans. Well, for the Pelicans, their relentless preparation, the off-season, the practices, the preseason games, everything's led up to tonight. They'll be looking to make a statement in this first game. Here we are, opening night. Every club can have high aspirations, but Kenny, what's the key to growing throughout the year?
Oh, when you said club, I was thinking nightclub. Oh, what are you talking about?
Of course, you always.
But, you got to be willing to adjust. Honestly, be willing to adjust. Don't stick with the same plan just because you might think it worked. If it's not working, it's going to show you it's not working.
It's a long road, so you can never get too high or get too low. And remember, just have fun along the way.
Kind of like we do here.
Yes.
Isn't this a blast?
Yes, it is.
Oh, do we have fun?
We do.
What's the most fun about this job for us?
Just looking at you every day.
Oh, man. I feel the same way about Kenny. You feel that way looking at him?
No, when I look this way, it's this fun. Oh, there's no one there, but that's fun too.
We do have a good time. We were having a good time.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Davis.
What's up, AI?
What's up, man? I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Oh, man, pleasure.
Yeah. Hey, you get a little bigger in the off season, man. You looking pretty swole nowadays.
Yeah, man, I've been eating a lot.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, about 5-6 meals a day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
But you got a personal chef, or you cooking for yourself?
Oh, no, I cook myself.
Oh, wow. Yeah, hey, I got a big kitchen in my new spot. You can come through and cook for me sometime.
Oh, for sure. You like pasta?
Yeah. Is that your favorite thing?
My favorite thing to cook. Pasta, Alfredo sauce, and chicken.
Alfredo sauce and chicken?
Hey,
you. I can get down with that. Okay.
Sure, we'll do it. Set it up.
All right, man, we'll do that. Hey, have a good game, bro.
You too, man. Good luck.
See you soon.
We've got a full house of rabid Rocket fans packed in the arena here in Houston, Texas. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. With Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, a man who once said he will never write another traditional sports column. Please don't say that. So, Bill Simmons, don't say that.
Well, now you just have to tweet. You need 280 characters, and you can pretend you're a writer.
What do you think of social media?
I actually think for basketball, it's been a huge advantage. And it hasn't been a huge advantage for a lot of other things, but I think it's made basketball a lot more fun. I do worry, though, sometimes that people are just watching their Twitter feed over the games. I still think there's an advantage for people who actually are watching what's going on versus watching people's reactions to what's going on.
Interesting. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Thanks very much. Well, unusual circumstances for AI. This opening night is just the second regular season game he's ever played. Now, AI said he's looking forward to being part of the process this time from the very beginning. And after what he had to deal with last year, that makes sense. Kevin?
Thank you for that, David. You think back to when AI made his debut at the end of last season. Just a whirlwind of time for him, guys.
You know, it must have felt like being dropped onto a moving treadmill, and being asked to keep pace. I'm sure AI will appreciate having a more typical start to his first full NBA season.
And the Rockets last season, first team to ever shoot more threes, Bill, than twos.
Yeah, is that a good thing?
It's more interesting to watch. Percentages are a little skewed.
Is it more interesting to watch if you're 7 years old or if you love basketball like us? I don't know.
1:52 left in the first quarter. AI buries the long-range jumper. And just looking back at AI and how he started his NBA career, what a way to make an entrance into the league in a pressure-packed situation, Greg, like this.
Yeah, and a lot of players would have been overwhelmed, but AI was instrumental in getting the win and helping the team secure a playoff berth. What an incredible moment it was for him in an NBA debut.
Gordon with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Holiday from 13 feet. It goes down.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Well, he created a little separation from that mid-range. Just a good shot for him in that situation.
Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots over Frazier. They grab their own miss. Fires from deep. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 13.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside Holiday. Back to Frazier. Outside Mirotic. Shot clock at 3. The 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Rockets leading by 11. Harden has a wide open look. Again, the miss by Harden. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Connects from three-point range. Holiday's got his second basket. Harden kicks to AI. And a miss there on the triple. James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. There's a great friendship between Melo, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul. And Chris talked about where all that started.
It's been a sort of long relationship, and obviously me, Bron, Melo, D-Wade have all really got really close. And that stems from the time with the Olympics, USA teams, and then just sharing a lot of the same likes and values and having kids and family and different things like that.
And you see that a lot nowadays. Star players developing friendships and GAs spending time with each other off the floor.
Yeah, some people hate it because they want that bad blood you used to see, but no reason you have to hate someone to really compete against them.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, it means extra possessions, and that's certainly reflected in the score right now.
So for New Orleans right now, Okafor out there with Mirotic. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Miller, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Bill, 1 shot to win a game. You can pick any player. Who's going to take that shot for you?
Kevin Durant. I think he has the most ways to get a good shot off. I always look at it as, is it a quality shot to get off? So he can post the smaller guy up. He can shoot a 3. He's got the pull-up hissy jumper, as he calls it. He can go to the lane and pump fake and do a little drop step. And I just think he has the most moves. Some people would say LeBron, but am I getting regular season LeBron or playoff LeBron?
Playoff LeBron.
Playoff LeBron would be my number 1 choice.
He'd be pretty good.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Regular season LeBron, I'm not as enthused about.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Talking about last-second shot instincts, Bill, you mentioned LeBron, KD. What about Curry? Where does Curry rank in that conversation?
Curry's good.
Top 5?
You can guard Curry in those one-on-one situations with the right people. I'm not saying you're going to stop him, but, you know, you put a taller guy on him. And Curry, to me, Curry is the greatest not in the offense.
And so it's Houston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. An exceptional performance. Guys checked in for the Rockets. And New Orleans also making a change. Miller's checked in for more. New Orleans shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. AI is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Tucker the pass to AI. Second shot opportunity. And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for the Rockets.
And their guards have been the difference makers. This lead wouldn't be nearly as big as it is if it wasn't for that backcourt. Those guys have been running wild.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Peyton. 9 points in the game so far. On the wing, Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Anthony Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 28 points per, 11 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Here is Harden. 15 points in the game. AI outside. Another miss by Houston. Pelicans trail by 12. Down low. That's good from Miller on the assist by Holiday. Miller's got his second basket of the night. Paul kicks to Capella. Inside. And Miller with the block.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Houston making some changes. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Paul. The Pelicans also changing it up. Okafor's checked in for Davis. And Mirotic subbed in for Randall.
And look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Man, this is what happens when you get discouraged. Sometimes it just affects every part of your game.
Rivers scanning the floor. And that one's good. AI.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 13 on the wing, Miller. The three. Rockets with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Capella kicks to Rivers. Capella trying to free himself up. To the middle. AI passes to Chris. 6 to shoot. Here's Gordon. Mirotic grabs the miss.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Pelicans have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Gerald Green in for Chris. And New Orleans also making a change. Diallo's checked in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Rockets leading by 11. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Miller with the ball. Now Green defending, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second.
Shoot substitution.
Harden finds Capella. AI right side. Out to the right wing. Mirotic against Paul. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Oh, so composed and confident. I mean, Paul isn't the biggest guy. That doesn't stop him from getting it done inside.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Randall, Mirotic out there with Diallo. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Okafor in at the 5 spot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Harden outside.
He's so crafty with the ball. The ability to score inside and outside, just a terrific night from Harden.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. New Orleans making some changes here. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Okafor. Holiday comes in for Shaq Diallo. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Mirotic. It's stolen by Capella. Harden kicks to Capella. Here's AI. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Even when the entire defense was focused on stopping him, they couldn't slow him down. I mean, a terrific offensive player.
The pass to Moore. And Capella sends it back.
He seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
I tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
Holiday, holiday, holiday.
Here's Davis, and it's AI with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Capella dishes to AI. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Julius Randle picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And New Orleans pushing it up now, and stolen by Chris. Paul passes to AI. No good from outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution.
So we see Houston taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
AI, we've got an interview request for you. Come with me.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
AI, Griff Bryant, thanks for talking with me. Great game tonight.
Thank you. Yeah. Of course.
So, considering this was just your first game, I'd say you held your own. How did it feel to contribute right away?
Oh, man, it was great. My teammates have been really amazing, just helpful, giving me advice on whatever the NBA is going to throw at me. And, it makes me looking forward to contribute to whatever I can do, even just a little bit.
After college, you spent some time in China and then in the G League. The NBA must feel like a whole new world.
Sort of. Like, we still playing basketball, and I'm still part of a team, like I was in Shanghai and Fort Wayne. My time in both those places taught me a lot about what it means to be a teammate, and I just look forward to using that knowledge to help us get some W's.
That's refreshing to hear from someone who just finished their first game of the season. Listen, thanks again, AI, and congrats on the strong debut.
Thank you.
Thanks, Griff. AI, you're good to go.
All right, man.